prepared to plead you down to involuntary manslaughter if you plead guilty to 5 counts of RICO violations. RICO has mandatory prison time, as you must know. You'd be looking at 10 years with a possible parole of 5. You'd be out from under those Claudia Corinthos charges, and none of your children would ever have to testify. The murder charges would go away. You'd serve 5 years, give or take, and you'd be out in time for Morgan's high school graduation.
Don't say Morgan's name to me after what you did to him in court.
Do you want the deal or not?
I know what's going on. Jack's threatened to pull you off the case because you crossed the line with Morgan. Now you're coming to come in here, get any kind of deal you can, so you don't have a loss on your record.
I never wanted to drag young children into this.
But you did. Because you're so desperate to win. If you had any children of your own, Miss Walsh, you would understand what you did today. You caused a lot of pain to a little boy, all because you wanted to win.
I would prefer not to use your children, but if I have to, I will. So what's it gonna be? Deal or no deal?
We won't be making any deals without Diane.
You don't need her. My offer is simple. It benefits both sides. That's why I came directly to you.
You came directly to me because you can't beat Diane. You've been over your head from the start. That's your problem. You understand me?
My offer stands until court convenes tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to recall Morgan to the stand.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? You may be off the case by tomorrow.
You know what? Who knows? I think I'm gonna have to call Christina, too. Yeah. You know, I think there's a lot of relevant things that I can ask her, like your attitude towards Claudia. Right? Did Christina ever hear you make any threats or act in a hostile manner?
Okay, you say... Let me tell you something.
You get the idea?
Listen to me. You say things, right? But you don't understand what you're getting yourself into.
I have to do what it takes to win, and it's a necessary evil because you need to be stopped. And as for children, personally, I don't want to bring up children that I'm not prepared for, and obviously you don't believe that. But if you want to think you're a good father, then why don't you consider this deal? Because it's going to give you a great opportunity to protect your children.
Come on, Diane.
No, wait. This is...
Sonny.
Look, I gotta see... I want to see my son, and then I'll decide what to do.
What's wrong? Is Morgan okay?
Jax, we just had a really big fight, and we are getting further and further apart, Jason.
I know that this is a difficult time for you, but please, you need to stay focused on this trial.
Okay, I know. All I have to do is lie, and I should be really good at that. My instincts are off. Jax lied to me for months, and I didn't even know about it. And I don't know what Claire Walsh is gonna pull. Why aren't we a few steps ahead of her? We've been playing catch-up since the arraignment.
Let me tell you something. You're a lot tougher than Claire Walsh.
She's a federal prosecutor. I'm sure she's dealt with liars and false statements 100 times in her career. What if I slip up? My family is counting on me. What if I fail?
Because you are not going to fail. When your kids need you, Carly, you always step up.
Jax hates Sonny so much, and it's costing our marriage. We should be happy right now. We worked so hard to have that. But the whole time, Jax was working against me. The whole time, lying to me.
You know, with everything that's going on with the trial and everything that's going on with Michael, it's pretty easy to forget that you actually had a baby the night Claudia died. I mean, I hate to even think of you in the car with Claudia knowing that she could have hurt you at any second, but you were brave enough to wreck that car. You walked through the woods in a storm and you found a cabin. I mean, Carly, you're so tough. You made having Jocelyn look easy.
Well, wow. I guess if I can do all that, I can convince the jury that You know, Sonny killed Claudia in self-defense and he did it to protect me. Okay. I just... Something's different this time. I don't know. When Michael was in that coma, I knew he was going to wake up. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why, but I just knew he was going to wake up, and I'm not feeling it this time. I'm not. That core feeling I get when I know that everything is going to be okay, Jason, it's not there. And I want to believe that I can do this.
I know that you can do this. You just gotta get up on that stand and say that Sonny killed Claudia. That's it. And you make the jury believe it because in a way it's true because Sonny would have done the exact same thing that Michael did. We're just switching the names.
That's something I would say.
Well, for all the years that you believed in me, I'm believing in you. Sal Morgan, is he all right?
Morgan still wants to go to the Yankee game with me, Michael, and Dante. I promised him that game all winter. Morgan, he needs to be a kid. Michael needs to come home. They both suffered too much, and the only way for me to save them, I gotta take the deal. We're talking 10 years, on RICO, the murder charges go away, 5 years in prison. It's not that big of a
Sonny,
deal.
you're not going to survive a year in prison. Not just because of the claustrophobia, you got too many enemies.
I can work from the inside.
Claire should have brought the deal to Diane, not us. The judge should have been involved in this whole thing. We don't even know if that offer is real at this point. She broke all kind of rules. I mean, that could buy us a mistrial.
I don't want a mistrial. I want this to be done with. And I don't see any other options.
This could work.
What?
You don't take Claire's deal. I will. Sonny, it's not for you, it's for Michael.
He'd feel just as guilty.
It's 10 years. I'm out in 5. I can deal with prison. Michael knows that.
Well, what about Morgan? He's gonna feel like he messed up and you're paying
No,
for it.
Morgan, I'm just gonna explain to him that it's part of my job to take the fall. I take the risks, I agreed to it, and I'm gonna take the consequences with it, but I'm not leaving any kids behind. Jake, but he doesn't even know I'm his father.
I cannot let you do this, and Carly's not gonna go for it. She'd rather me go to prison than you.
You're right. Carly's gonna fight, she's gonna yell, and she's gonna hate it, but I think in the end she'll agree to it because it's for Michael, it's for Morgan, you're their father, and they need you.
Claire Walsh wants me.
Claire,
not you.
Claire Walsh is desperate, or she would have never offered a deal in the first place. I'm a win for Claire. If she takes me down, she's gonna look pretty good in Washington.
I can't believe we were acting like Carly's gonna go for it when she's not. She'd rather confess and see you do this, and then she's gonna bury me alive.
Carly is as stressed as I've ever seen her. And that's saying a lot, because she thinks her testimony is not enough to save you. This way, she doesn't even have to get on the stand. It's the right thing to do, Sonny, for all of us.